Hello everyone and welcome to a new series of Startup Showcase. This is an initiative where we have short interviews with good startups we encounter in our scouting processes. So you can watch these videos in a break during your day. And today we have with us Stefan from XVision. Hello Stefan, how are you?
Hello, Gibran. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for having me. I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay, so what is XVision? How did you come up with this startup idea? Tell us a bit about the startup.
Okay, so XVision is a startup that aims to make healthcare smarter with artificial intelligence by helping radiologists in the process of analyzing medical images. That's CTs, MRIs, or X-rays. And we've actually started out with X-rays. The startup was co-founded by myself and three college colleagues, actually, about 2.5 years ago. We had some experience in AI and we had some experience in healthcare due to the fact that we had another startup in healthcare before XVision. And we were basically looking for things to solve in healthcare. And we stumbled upon the fact that in today's world, there are more and more medical imaging, there's more and more medical imaging equipment available, and thus more medical images are being generated. But the number of radiologists that have to analyze those images is not large enough. So there's this problem with doctors being overcrowded, and we believe that AI is really the technology that can help in radiology. It can help make the process more efficient and solve the problem of the lack of human expertise.
Okay, so basically you started XVision with some colleagues of yours, but tell us a bit, how does the AI see the images and why is it better actually than a human being? Why is it better than a doctor? What makes it better?
Yeah, well, actually, it's the AI itself is not better than human beings, and it's probably never going to be, at least in the current stage of the AI technology, it's probably never going to be used by itself. The whole point is to assist doctors, to make doctors themselves better by giving them a tool. So his vision is just a tool in their arsenal, let's say. And studies have shown, and even initially we guided ourselves by other people's studies, but then we ran our own studies. We have basically shown that the doctor himself has a percentage of accuracy. The algorithm himself has a percentage of accuracy. But when you combine them, you combine the doctor with the algorithm, the accuracy of them combined is higher than what you had before. So this is the whole point with XVision and what we're trying to do. The algorithm actually learns by seeing images that are diagnosed by our team of radiologists. It's seen a lot of images. It's seen over 1 million images with multiple pathologies. So it's basically learned the patterns and it has learned to identify them in new images.
Okay, and have you tested it with doctors from Romania or with institutions to see how they interact with the program and so on?
Yes, the system is currently deployed in 25 medical institutions in Romania. That's 24 public hospitals and one private clinic chain. We mostly work with public hospitals because that's where most X-rays are. But yeah, we've been through a lot of feedback from radiologists as to how our system works.
Okay, and what's the general feedback so far?
Well, general feedback is actually a positive one, and most people get the whole point with XVision, that it's supposed to be a tool and they feel like it helps them. Obviously, there's going to be some people not really being into the technology and not really liking the solution, but I'd say generally the feedback is positive, and we're looking to convert at least half of the hospitals that we collaborate with currently.
Okay, and regarding this, can you tell us a bit about what's your business model? So how do you monetize?
Yes. So what we're trying to do is sell subscriptions to our partners. Those subscriptions can be either a 1-year commitment or 3-year commitment. Obviously, 3-year commitment, you're going to get a better price for it. And at the moment, the way that we thought of it is that you have unlimited usage on unlimited PCs. And this is because we want to encourage users to actually try out the application and get their feedback, because we're still kind of early stage, especially for a medical device. So we need that usage.
And I've been looking over your website, and I saw that you developed also a solution for detecting COVID in people through XVision. I'm really curious, how does that work? So you can detect COVID just by making an X-ray, and I don't have to make that awful test.
Yeah. Okay. So the way it works is you always have to get a test in order to be confirmed. There's no way around it. But in some cases of COVID, the actual pulmonary signs are so visible that they can be seen on chest X-rays. And basically, what we do is what we did was train an algorithm that is able to spot those modifications that are specific to COVID on chest X-rays. Now, radiographies are quite limited in their power of seeing coronavirus infection, because sometimes, in most cases, the lesions can be extremely small and they are only seen on CT scans. But since our application is working on X-rays, we've developed it for X-rays, and it's used in practice. What's visible on those images, it detects really well. And there's actually a national screening program for tuberculosis that we are running in collaboration with our partners at Marius Nasta Pneumology Institute. The caravans that XVision is deploying into screen for TB now also screen for COVID, and we had some confirmed cases out of that, and we're pretty happy with how it goes.
Oh, that's quite cool, actually, developing such a solution in such short time. Like, how much time did it take to develop this solution for COVID?
Well, I guess it was about 4 to 6 months to get it to work really well. Initially, we developed it in just 1 month, but it wasn't performing as it should have performed. Yeah, but 4 or 6 months, we got it done. And this is because we had all the backbone of the algorithm knowing how to spot all those different types of pathologies on chest X-rays. Because otherwise, it wouldn't have taken this short for sure. It would have taken 2 years or so.
Oh, that's actually impressive. I have to say, I'm impressed, actually.
Thank you.
And what's next for XVision? So you developed also this solution, which I think is really cool. What's next? What are you planning to do in 2021?
Yeah, I think for us, the focus in 2021 is trying to convert all those hospitals that we're working with, that are trial projects, convert them into being monetized, and start expanding into other European countries. This is something that we've been actively looking for just a short amount of time, for just a short amount of time. But this is going to be one of the big things for us in 2021.
Okay, and at what countries are you looking for expanding at the moment?
Well, that's a very good question. We're basically looking, because we just want to see how the process goes. We're mostly expanding where we're best connected at the moment. We've done some market analysis, but we'll have to see exactly where we stick.
Okay, and are looking also for an investment round for this expansion?
We're probably going to raise next year. I'm not yet sure on the terms. It depends on what we manage to do in this month, probably. No, but in the next couple of months. And yeah, we're probably going to raise another round next year.
That's great. And well, my last question for you, Stefan, would be, what can the viewers of this interview do in order to help XVision scale, in order to help you grow, in order to help you reach your objectives for next year?
Well, I think that the thing that we need most would be networks. So if anyone has any relevant network, or they think they have any relevant network or feedback for us in terms of scaling, we would be super interested in hearing it out and would like to know it.
Okay, so feedback and network.
Yeah.
Great. So
thank you.
That was it. And in case the viewers also want to search more and find more about XVision, where can we find you?
Well, there's our website, xvision.app. We have a Facebook, we have the LinkedIn account, and there's also the co-founders you can connect with. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, Stefan Iarca, and I have all the co-founders listed there. I mean, we're almost on every social network possible. So if you want to, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to get in contact.
That's great. So thank you very much, Stefan, for being here and for telling us about all the great things you're doing with XVision. And also thank you, the viewers, for watching us, and we'll be back with another edition of Startup Showcase. Thank you a lot and see you.